Welcome to our pregame coverage sponsored by Fleet Farm, talking to Pacelli Cardinals baseball manager Wayne Sankey. Coach, let's talk about your season. 9-3 in the Central Wisconsin South, a really good year. Pittsville was just a little bit better than everybody else. What did you learn and your guys learn during the season playing against Pittsville, playing against Aquinas, playing against Notre Dame, some of those bigger schools? What did you guys learn the most during the regular season?
Yeah, like you said, Jason, our schedule was pretty tough, and Pittsville obviously a very quality opponent. Earlier in the year, we had them. We were up early in the game, but they came back and won. In the second game, we completely we didn't play well. We didn't play well at all. But give the credit to Pittsville. I beaten us twice. Give them credit. Like you said, we played some tougher teams in Green Bay, Notre Dame, and hopefully that prepared us for where we're at right now. And that's the reason why we do that. Some coaches will schedule games just to schedule games, and we could be easily be 21-6 right now if I wanted to be, but I really think we don't learn a lot from those types of games. I think when you challenge yourself and you see better pitching on the weekends that you don't necessarily see all the time during the week, that makes you a better team and hopefully prepares you more for sectionals.
Both you and Pittsfield, two seeds in your respective sectional groups. I think that says a lot about your baseball conference this year. So let's talk about yours. And before we get into today's matchup against Gibraltar, just tell us about your seed process and getting that two seed for this playoff run.
Yeah, we were, going into that seeding meeting, we were hoping for a one, just comparing us and Gibraltar in our strength of schedule. We thought our strength of schedule was a lot better than theirs. But in the end, the only advantage that you get being the one is, you would play some lower seeds as you go through the tournament. And they'll be the home team tomorrow. But fortunately for us, I think we have somewhat of an advantage having played at Rosholt once already this year. And most of these kids have played more than a couple games there. And we only have that 20-minute drive where these other teams are looking at a 2+ hour drive. So we hope that plays into our advantage. But it's going to come down to execution more than anything tomorrow.
The top half of that group, the seeds are wacky, right? They got all monkeyed up there. Niagara is the 4 seed. Three Lakes Phelps is the 6 seed. They play before your game. How much time do you and your coaches need to dedicate to watching that game versus getting your players ready for Gibraltar?
Yeah, we've got our plan for tomorrow. I've got some really good assistant coaches that do a nice job of taking care of what we want to take care of. So we've got a plan for coaches to, we're going to do our traditional Saturday morning team breakfast, and then go hit somewhere, and then we're going to send a couple coaches out to watch that first game. So we have an idea, but obviously we can't get to game 2 unless we take care of business, and in game 1, that's what our focus is right now.
Let's talk about Gibraltar. How much time do you and your coaches spend on figuring them out versus just playing Pacelli baseball on Tuesday afternoon?
Right. And in a lot of sports, it's more getting ready for your opponent, whereas baseball and softball is making sure you're doing the things you need to do right. We sent a coach out to watch their regional championship game, and that got us some information that we wouldn't normally get. Unfortunately, they're not on Zaleski Sports, but we were able to get some information, and we do a little bit more research to make sure we can find some things on them, and be as prepared as we possibly can be for Gibraltar.
A lot of Pacelli fans were putting in big requests for Gibraltar. We just couldn't quite swing it. In this playoff format, we've got pitch count rules we need to abide by. If there is a second game, you need to have enough pitching to kind of last. That's kind of the magic of this sectional Tuesday event. So just tell us about your pitching staff and what we have to look forward to on Tuesday.
We are traditionally a Division IV program that tries to play all 26 games and develop that pitching staff throughout the year. We turn guys or try to make guys pitchers as soon as that first week of pitching camp starts, to try to provide that depth for this time of year. So we've got our 2 starters in Kelton Opper and Lucas Hammerly that we've gone with here in the playoffs, and the other top three guys have turned into relievers. And we've used Peyton Fleas as our closer for the last couple years now. So hopefully we've developed those guys with playing 28 games coming into this sectional tournament, and hopefully they're ready to go tomorrow.
Lastly, Coach, let's talk about your offense, your batters at the plate. Every now and then, these kind of formats, pitching kind of goes the other way, and you need to score a bunch of runs. So tell us about your offensive attack, and if an offensive explosion is something you guys are capable of.
We're just, I don't know if I want to go that far, but, offensively, we're just trying to do, we stress to the kids to not try to do everything in one at bat and try to get on for the next guy and do their job for the next guy in the batting order, and not to put too much pressure on each particular at bat. But, we have our strategies and our theories and what we want to do offensively. And sometimes it works, and sometimes we have to go to different situations and, play some small ball or try the running game and those kinds of things. But we're pretty young. We do start 4 freshmen, so that's been interesting for us this year. But offensively, we're going to scratch and claw and get as many runs as we can early, and hopefully get that early lead so we can not be as nervous to try to score late.
Pacelli Cardinals baseball manager Wayne Sankey, good luck today.
All right, thanks, Jason.
First pitch is coming up next on Zaleski Sports.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Well, now you can with Fleet Rewards. It's free to sign up, and there's no credit card required. Using Fleet Rewards is easy. Earn points every time you shop. Plus, get exclusive member offers, birthday and anniversary perks, free tire rotations, and more. Download the Fleet Farm app or create an account at fleetfarm.com/rewards to start earning points today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955.